Let's mess with Word 500. Word 500 is the wordle game where they give you the number of greens and yellows, but don't tell you where they are on the word. I like to start with doing audio because they use all 5 vowels from the English language. The only letters that change are the E and the O. So typically, when I have the same number of letters from both words, I like to try the E and the O together to see if they could both be in the word. Because if one of them's out, they're both out. I'm not sure that I know a word that ends E-O, though. And it really seems like the A is probably in. So maybe I try a word that just has A's to start. I don't really know a word that starts with A that only has A's right off the top of my head, though. I'm just going to go apply, I think. Okay, so I keep a green. So it still could be the A out front. Actal. My inkling is definitely to try to put the L at the end. It's weird. I really was thinking there was going to be a Y if this word started with A. I feel like there has to be a second A. Atlas. I think Atlas works. Ooh, I was feeling really good about Atlas, but we got 4 letters out of it, so this is definitely starting to take some shape. All right, so this A is locked in. And I have to figure out, I kind of feel like the L's in the word. I still kind of feel like the L is probably last. I really like, I like a word ending AL. So then I needed either an S or a T in one of these spots. I mean, the T would have to go here, and the S could go either place. Ansel word. All right. I think what I'm going to do is try to narrow down the STL situation. I'm going to go steed because I'm positive that E and D are not in this word. So S and T, we only get 1 yellow out of S and T, which means that L and A are definitely in the word. So A, L, and A are definitely in the word. We know A goes here. I'm assuming one of these is probably green. The T, if it's in, cannot be green. So it's either T or S. L and A are locked in. I don't know how helpful that was, but I needed to do something. It sort of feels like if the T is in, like how does this T fit? Could it go last after an A? I really want to make something like this happen. I don't understand what's happening at all. You know, I'm gonna figure out whether it's the S or the T at this point. Perfect. Okay, so the T is in and it's yellow. One of these is green, one of them is yellow. If the L is green, the word has to end in A. I mean, it's not gonna go AA, right? So the word ends in A if the L is green, and the T would have to go fourth, which tells us like a lot. Is there a word that does that? A something LTA? I don't think so. So I think the A has to be green. All mat? All rat? I'm all rat. I'm really confused about this. I'm tempted to just try a word that ends in AT and see if that's how this ends. It just should be popping out at me at this point. Splat. Like, I don't think this helps at all. Because I'm trying both of these in the same spot. I'm testing if it ends in T. I'm so confused by this. Why do I not know what this is? I got to figure out what this word ends in, I think, is the key. If it either ends, I mean, it could end in A, T, or L. So how do I narrow that down? There's got to be like a strategy that I can come up with to like try to figure this out. Is octal a word? Okay, octal is a word. That's going to test the A here again. I don't know if this gives me any concrete information, though. I might not get anything out of this. We'll see. I'm giving this a try, though. 2 greens, 1 yellow. All right, so I've moved something into place. There could be a C in this word, couldn't there? And no, there can't be, because I know these 3 letters are in. Okay, so I moved something into place, and something is still not in place. I think the A has to be in place, right? Because if the A was yellow, then both of these would be green, and we wouldn't have a green from up here. So A has to be green, which is extremely helpful. And then one of these I've moved into the correct place. And one of them still is not. L can't be in the right place. Because if L is in the right place, then T would have to be yellow both times. And T doesn't have anywhere to go. So T is in the right place. Altar. I hate myself. But we got there, dude. Stepped up to the altar and said our prayers or something. I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going on, but that's the answer to the thing. And it took me a very long time, but we got there. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.